Hello and welcome to this reading. I have been called for the last couple of days now, probably the past week or so, to do some card readings. I haven't done card readings in a while, but today I felt called, so we're going to do a card reading. So we've got 3, 6, 7 cards from this deck. Children. Children is the very first card out. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So children apparently are either in your life or need to be in your life. There's definitely a message coming through here about either working with children or being connected to children in some kind of way. Being open. I'm also getting this energy of being childlike. So you may need to loosen up a little bit. You may need to allow yourself to be more playful, to be more childlike, and just, you know how children have this energy about them that is so carefree, that is just so free-spirited, and there's no ego yet. There's nothing in the way, like none of the survival programming is in the way yet. And they're just so free. They're so pure and they're so happy, all the time happy. Like there's just no reason for them not to be happy, right? And I'm getting that this is something that you need to embrace. It's an energy that you need to embrace and start connecting to more. So I'm hearing inner child. So it's about connecting to your inner child, allowing the inner child to play, allowing the inner child to grow and to blossom. I'm hearing allowing that inner child to, why am I resisting saying it? To be frivolous. I'm getting to be frivolous. And I was really resisting saying that. And take it how it resonates for you specifically. But there is like a transformation with the butterfly wings here. Oh, and also the rose. I'm just noticing there's a giant rose at the bottom here. Do you see the rose at the bottom corner? And then she's wearing butterfly wings. And then do you see her expression? How she's just so happy, so carefree, so in the moment, because it's also about connecting to the present moment. It's allowing yourself to be more present, allowing yourself to be more in this blissful energy. You're moving through a huge transformation. There's also a softening happening on the inside. So as I'm looking at the rose, I'm getting this energy or this feeling of like softening. Do you know how soft rose petals are? And there's this inner softening that is taking place within you. And it's emotional. I'm also reminded of the heart actually right now. I can almost see a heart in the rose itself. So it's like the heart softening and becoming more supple, more open, more receptive. So really allow yourself to tap into this energy of being more receptive, of being more open, of being more loving and kind and playful and energetic and energized. So really, really stay open. The next one is connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So this is definitely a message to get out more. I think it's about to get more active. Just in general, to sit quietly in nature, because if you can see, she's just sitting on a branch and just chilling there. She's holding a leaf, actually. Is that a leaf or a flower? I thought it was a maple leaf, but it's a flower. She's holding a rose in her hand. And again, the butterfly, the fact that she herself has wings, this transformation, this need to be outside more. I'm hearing for recalibration purposes. So get outside more if you're feeling called to, and even if you're not feeling called to, just in general, get yourself outside more. I feel like there's a recalibration that is happening, and it can happen more easily. It can happen more profoundly if you're outside. She's also barefoot, so this is about grounding. There's this energy of openness, of ease, of peace, of joyfulness as I'm looking at her face. So ground yourself, connect, get out more. I'm even hearing like take a buddy for a walk, like for walks with you, or get like a walking buddy. Take a friend. It can even be a furry friend. But get outside, connect to nature, and make sure that you allow yourself to really have at least like half an hour outside every single day. That's sort of the bare minimum, in all honesty, because we're inside like all day, right? So definitely getting out more is going to be important. It's also going to give you clarity. So I'm just getting that right now. It's like mental clarity. This is going to help to clear your head, to clear your mind, your heart, your soul. It's going to give you more insight into different things going on in your life right now. It's going to give you more like channeling, more information. Messages that want to come through at this time can come through better when you're outside in nature, when you're not distracted by all kinds of different things, when you're not. I'm hearing inside, like in the stuffiness of inside. Perhaps opening your windows more is going to be helpful, and like airing out your space. It's like move energy, invite the nature inside, and invite nature into your home through airing out your house, because I keep seeing like a breeze and the curtains moving. So airing out your home and definitely bringing in more plants, more greenery. Do you see there's a lot of green in this picture? And then there's also, she's wearing a red dress. And that just reminds me of the root chakra. So it's a need to balance out your root chakra. So this is definitely about grounding for sure. It's like ground your energy and recalibrate your root chakra so that you can allow that energy to move up your energy centers and really clear something out of your system. Or just to recalibrate you, to realign you, I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, next card we have is admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. And again, because it's a very nature-based card, she is sitting outside and she's reflecting. You see how the light is shining on her? And she's just reflecting. She's really moving into this space within herself about admitting her true feelings. Like, what do I really, truly want? And getting clear on that. What do I really, truly want? What is for my best and highest good? And getting really, really clear on that. Taking some time to reflect on that. Taking some time to journal on that, write things out for yourself. But it's like, what do I really, truly want at this time? And then remember the receptivity, the childlike playfulness of the first card that came out, the groundedness. So it's like grounding this truth within yourself of what is it that you truly want? What is going to make you really happy, childlike happy? Transparency. Transparency is also coming through because if you look at her wings, they're transparent, they're see-through. So perhaps what you need to admit to yourself is that you need to be transparent with someone. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Connect into that. Connect into how you are feeling at this time and what you feel like you kind of need to do. Maybe get off your chest, maybe communicate to someone, maybe just admit to yourself. To lighten that load, to release yourself from some kind of bondage, from some kind of a pressure or some kind of a tension. Like I'm feeling some tension in the heart space. So I think it's time for you to let something go, to allow something to move through you so that it's not stuck in here energetically. Oh, and that's so beautiful. The next card out is marriage. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Look how pretty that card is. Oh, it's so beautiful. So maybe that's what you need to admit to yourself. Maybe you're in love with someone. And maybe you need to admit that to yourself. Or maybe you need to admit it to another. Are you in love with someone that you need to tell? Don't be afraid to tell them. It's important. See, it's something about getting something off your chest. As I mentioned before. Oh, and I'm feeling pancreas. It's like you're not happy. Oh. Yeah, this weird energy has been like moving through me all day or all morning. What am I saying all day? It's morning. What do we got here? Support. I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, I can't even count. Okay, there's like a whole bunch of little fairies around them and they're celebrating them. So this is about a celebration. The unicorn to me symbolizes like magical. Like this is like a magical connection that you have with another. There's some type of magic here between you and another that perhaps you have been not admitting to yourself. Perhaps you've been afraid to admit to someone that you feel this way about them. There's also a bunch of mushrooms here. If you take a look at the base of at their feet there, at the guy's feet, just in front of the girl. And the mushrooms are like rapid growth. There's some type of rapid growth here that's taking place between the two of you. I feel like the admission is going to bring in rapid growth and rapid like change. When you think about how fast mushrooms grow. But yeah, there's just this very, very magical energy around. There's this energy of celebration, this energy of love. Like when you look at the way they're looking at each other. You see the way she's looking at him? There's just this energy of contentment, love, and it's real. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. What else? Okay, you've got the power. Next card out is you've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Wow. Okay, so she's walking a tightrope here. This little fairy girl is walking a tightrope. Do you see on the little spider web there? She's moving across, so she feels like she's walking a tightrope, or you may be feeling like you're walking a tightrope. Again, there's butterflies all around, so this energy of transformation, this energy of good luck with the ladybug there. There's also a dragonfly here, so there's this energy again of coming out of the depths of the emotions. Dragonflies are born in water, right? Or they need water in order to lay their eggs. And the little mouse there in the top corner, to me is symbolizing or representing this little mighty tiny power, right? But that power is within you, and it can grow and it can transform into something huge. And it's about really taking that leap of faith. It's about really owning your power, moving into your power, and using your abilities to resolve this situation. It's saying that you can do it. So it's like you don't need more than that little mouse worth of power in order to resolve the situation. Because as long as you admit your true feelings to yourself and to this person, if you stay open, childlike, happy, blissful, joyful, and you root and ground yourself in that energy and connect into that, then the power within you can come forth easily, effortlessly. Again, the little mouse. It doesn't need to be this hard-won, difficult situation. It's just about you surrendering, you allowing to yourself to use your own power to connect into that. Okay. The next card out is birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. So happy birthday if you have a birthday coming up right now, or if you are about to celebrate a birthday, or if you are in some type of celebration, because birthdays are usually like a celebratory time. And my eyes are being drawn to the gift, to the large box sitting next to the little fairy. So there's like some type of a gift that wants to come in for you, that is available to you. It's like the universe is presenting this gift, and all you have to do is be open to receive it. So it may not necessarily be about a birthday or anything like that, but this is definitely about celebration. It's definitely about a gift that wants to come in for you. Perhaps a gift you need to allow. You need to use your power to let this in. Okay, and that's all I'm getting on that one. And then the last one here is flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So again, she's outside. She's collecting dewdrops in her little basket from flowers. This little fairy girl. So pretty. I love the illustrations on these cards. They're so beautiful. So again, I'm just reminded of the childlike playfulness, just the relaxed demeanor of the little girl on the card, and how she's just going about collecting these little dewdrops that look like marbles, like little gifts I'm hearing. So if we want to take the card literally, then it would be about spending some time with flowers. Maybe you need to buy yourself some flowers and put them somewhere where you can see them every single day, so that you can connect to the essence of the flowers, to connect to the color, the vibrancy, the life, the beauty, the softness, the delicateness that flowers can represent, right? It's about bringing that energy in. There's also a lot of blue in this picture, if you notice. So all the blue here it would be like throat chakra, communication. So maybe it's about giving flowers. Someone's giving flowers. Either you're receiving flowers or you're giving flowers to someone. You're communicating something. And just the softness again, as I'm looking at the petals, it's like a very soft pink color on the petals. So it's like love energy. There's this beautiful, sweet, soft, gentle energy. And that theme has been kind of playing throughout the entire reading so far. If you take a look at it, like the soft, gentle, playful, happy, blissful energy that you root, you connect deep into yourself. And you can do that by spending time in nature. Contemplation, really looking at your true feelings, really admitting those feelings to yourself, really getting clear on what it is that you want in life and allowing that. Connection. This is definitely connection. So someone wanting to either connect with you or you wanting to connect with someone. Use your power, use your courage, use your discernment. Don't be afraid to make this connection, because there is a gift that comes from this connection, or the connection itself is a gift from God. Again, I keep seeing the large box, yellow box. And again, the softness, the suppleness. Flowers. Perhaps you're giving a gift of flowers, or you're receiving a gift of flowers. So take it however it resonates for you, but that's what we're getting out of the first one. So now let's have a look and see what the second deck has. The Archangel Oracle cards have. So after the reading that we just had, this Divine Order card that fell out while I was shuffling, it says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So the Divine Order, for me, connects into those cards as well. That something is meant to be for you. There's something that you need to let in, because it is meant to be. It is a gift from God for you specifically. And then Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So the way things are currently going, or the way that you're perhaps feeling, or like the way that things are unfolding, is exactly how it is meant to unfold at this time. And I think you need to trust the process. Really what this divine order card is saying to me is to trust the process of how everything is shaping up. Trust yourself, though, as well. And look past the illusion is definitely about disconnecting from whatever lies you might be telling yourself, whatever illusions that are keeping you stuck, that are keeping you afraid. And these illusions have to do with the ego. These are like constructs of the ego, the way in which you convince yourself that something is not for you, or that you're not worthy of it, or that it's not, that like you're just not good enough for it, something along those lines. Like, release those illusions, those lies. I'm hearing that the ego is projecting into your mind because it's not true. You are absolutely worthy. This is divine order. This is meant to be. Whatever this is, that marriage, that connection, whatever it is that's wanting to come into your life or is ready to come into your life, it is how it's supposed to be. Okay, and I feel like that's enough. So very first card out is teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Yeah, see, so it's like remove the illusion, keep an open mind, and learn new ideas. This is about, again, receptivity. It's about being open to information, being open to new ideas. You may also be guided to teach others at this time. You may be guided to take on some course of study that you need at this time to move you forward, to move you into a new career, onto a new path. So there's some kind of a teaching learning situation here that you're in. It could also be a teaching learning situation that pertains to this individual. So there's something that you are meant to learn at this time. It's something that you may need to teach in the future about. Perhaps you are already teaching someone, maybe teaching someone a lesson. But it's definitely about being open to teaching and learning, being open to new ideas and receptivity. I keep hearing receptivity. Be receptive, be open. So there's something here about being open. Next card out is relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. See, there is someone you got either beef with, or someone that you've got some kind of entanglement with. There's something going on here. There's something that needs to be spoken, something that needs to be addressed. Because there's this beautiful relationship harmony that wants to come in for you. You see that? And this is trying to teach you something. Perhaps it's trying to teach you that this is divinely guided, that this is divine order, and you're just blocking it in some kind of way. It's a gift from the universe. And you can overcome yourself. You can overcome the illusions of your ego, the illusions of your mind that are perhaps not letting you go for it, that are perhaps deceiving you and not letting you believe that this is divine, that this is meant to be, that you can have this. A lot of people oftentimes don't believe that they can have the kind of harmony, the kind of love, the kind of peace that, they only dream about. And it doesn't have to be a dream only. Like some of those Hollywood movies that are showing like twin flame connections, because if I think about The Notebook, or if I think about other movies that are about like deep and passionate love, like those are like deep soulmate connections that are being portrayed in those movies. Those are deep twin flame connections that are being portrayed. So perhaps you don't quite believe that you can have that you're allowed to have it, that you can receive it. But relationship harmony is here. And Spirit is saying it's yours. I divinely order this, God says. And there's definitely a communication issue, because I can, because my voice is going. And do you see all the blue around this card too, on the card? There's a lot of blue, so this is definitely communication. Allowing relationship harmony to come about. And that whole admitting your true feelings to yourself, I think, really ties into this communication. All right, the next card we have is Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. This is about compassion for yourself. Can you be more soft, more compassionate, more understanding? Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so self-sabotaging, I'm hearing. Stop berating yourself for things that you've done in the past. Stop being upset with yourself for any mistakes that you've made in the past. I'm hearing for being a coward. It's okay. We all move through periods where we are less and more brave. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving. Be kind. Be understanding. Be supportive. Doing these things is going to really help you. See, and even the flower power, that was too about that self-love, that kindness towards the self. Let yourself play. Be joyful. Be free. Recognize your spirit within, but I'm hearing also recognize your humanness. Can you accept your humanness? Can you accept that you just are who you are? You're not perfect. No one is perfect. We're all here to learn. We're all here to go through certain situations. We're all here to have experiences that shape us, that I'm hearing can make and break you. We are all meant to move through different situations like that so that we can become stronger, more powerful, more authentic versions of ourselves. And in order to become that more authentic version of yourself, you must show yourself love and care and compassion, and have understanding for your humanness. Have some understanding and compassion for making mistakes, for not doing the right thing, for not seeing the truth, or for not admitting the truth to yourself, for being in denial about something. It's okay. It's okay. Let yourself off the hook, and instead of blaming yourself or feeling shame or feeling anxiety or stress or guilt, instead of feeling these heavy feelings, move out of that, transition out of that, allow yourself to vibrate higher, to go higher through gentleness, through self-love, through compassion. We can't make wrongs right in our life as long as we're blaming ourselves. And it actually takes a very strong individual to be able to admit that they're wrong. That's true growth, because that's when you know that you've shifted out of your ego and past your ego. You've overcome your own ego, and you've moved into a state of love and compassion for yourself. It's like you've risen above the situation or above yourself in some kind of a way that is now going to allow you to see the bigger picture. It's going to allow you to see yourself as a more humble individual. It's very humbling, when you outgrow your ego, when you overcome it, and when you truly allow yourself to step into spirit and just recognize your humanness, recognize your flaws, and admitting them, and admitting them first to yourself, right? And then admitting it perhaps to another, if that's something that you need to do, if you need to apologize to someone for something. To be able to do that, you have to be able to see first that you are human, but you have this beautiful spirit within you, this beautiful aspect of yourself that is divine. It is holy. It is pure, unconditional love. So tap into that aspect of yourself right now. Tap out of the guilt, the shame, the anger at yourself, the frustration, the anxieties, whatever. Tap out of that, step out of that, consciously choose to step out of that, and then move yourself into a state of gentleness, into a state of peace and harmony. It's going to free you, I'm hearing. It's going to liberate you in a huge way. So it's going to allow you to move to the next phase of your journey. But it's you got to put the burdens down first. You got to put down the heaviness. You got to put down the illusion. Remember the illusion we were talking about here before? Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And recognize how incredibly necessary it was for perhaps you to make certain mistakes, for perhaps you to go through certain situations with people where maybe you felt like you screwed somebody over. You're not going to learn, you're not going to recognize your own ego until after you have moved through something like that. And then when you see it, that's when you can make a more conscious choice, because now you recognize that shadow within yourself and you can be like, I did that and I really don't like that. It really doesn't make me feel good. And I think I would like to correct it, right? So moving into that energy is going to significantly help you move past whatever blockage you're experiencing right now, whatever stuckness or stagnation you're experiencing in your life right now. So let's take a look at the next card. The next card is cognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you, as they are answered prayers. So really be mindful, really tune in to thoughts and feelings that you're having at this time. Write them down, maybe journal upon them. The rainbow I'm seeing here is, again, it's you're getting the answers, you're getting the guidance, you're getting the support already intuitively from spirit. I think you're just maybe not quite listening. I don't know. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you, as they are answered prayers. So if you get an idea to do something, maybe you need to follow through on that. Write those ideas down as well. Where are your thoughts guiding you at this time? What direction are they moving you in? And how does that direction make you feel? Is it exciting and yes, ooh, that would be so awesome if I did that. I should really, really try this, or I should really go for this, right? Pay attention to those thoughts and those ideas and connect the emotion. What feeling is coming up when you have that certain thought or that certain idea? Because the feeling itself is what is going to guide you towards the action, the right action that you need to take about the situation. But I believe that you are receiving divine guidance at this time. You see the light at the top here? So you are being heavily, heavily guided by angels, and you are being watched upon. It's they're moving you to the right place within your life. I think you just have to stop resisting. And that's why the Gentleness card came out, because there's resistance. It's you feel you're not worthy of it, or that you don't deserve it. And that's not true. Whatever thoughts and ideas you're having, you are already being guided towards a resolution, towards a more positive outcome than you anticipate. All right, next card out is clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And this just ties right back into everything else I've been saying about how loving yourself is so incredibly important, how you have been maybe teaching lessons and you've been learning lessons, how the divine order has been within your situation all along, and relationship harmony is here for you. I think this is about really connecting to your spirit and your spiritual sight. So this would be like third eye awakening. It's also heart, because the heart is really the compass for our life, right? So I feel like blockages are being cleared as well from the mind and from the heart space, so that you can really fully see heavenly love, so that you can really feel and experience divine love, not only from the divine and through the divine, but also through yourself. This is also about alignment. If you look at there's chakra colors on his staff, with the light being at the brightest at the top. This is about self-love too. I feel like it ties in with the gentleness card. So this is about self-love. It's really, really allowing yourself to go there, to feel that love for yourself, and to really move and into this energy, embody it, to ground it into yourself. This beautiful energy of self-love that is going to help you reach all of your goals, that is going to bring in this relationship harmony. See, the more that we love ourselves, and this is something I've really learned over time, the more that I love myself, the more that I attract loving relationships to me. So it works like this for all of us. You know, the more that you can get out of your own way and be very loving and kind and compassionate to yourself, recognizing your divinity, the more that love can flow into your life from another. Okay, so let's look at the last two cards here. You know what to do is one of the last cards. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You know what you need to do. You know that you need to love yourself. You know that you need to take some level of action here to make this connection happen. I think you need to communicate something to someone so that this can happen. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your spiritual sight. You need to trust and pay attention to your thoughts and ideas, because they are coming through the divine. You know what you need to do. I think you're just stalling. I think you're just scared. Trust this light. Do you see the lantern he's holding? Trust the light that is guiding you at this time. Trust the direction that it is guiding you in. And know that you are absolutely worthy. I keep feeling this like, just like there's like a lack of worthiness in the energy that I'm picking up on, viewer, for yourself or someone you're connected to. But you know what you need to do. So take action. Don't waste any more time. All right, and let's take a look at the very last card. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. What an incredibly beautiful card to finish the reading with. Look at all that pink and purple. This is a gift that is here for you. This is confirmation now. There is a gift here from the divine that is ready for you. And I believe that it is a relationship gift. We got relationship harmony and marriage. And this gift is here for you now. And it's ready. And you know what you need to do. Your heart, your soul, your mind has been telling you, has been guiding you, has been moving you towards this. Be receptive. Open your arms to receive. Be receptive. Allow it in. Know that you are worthy of it. Know that you deserve it. Whatever is in that cup is nothing but pure love. And that's what divine has for you. And that's what divine wants to bring in for you. It is literally up to you to make this happen, to allow it to happen, to get out of your own way by loving yourself, being kinder and more gentle with yourself, and simply acknowledging and having gratitude. And I want to leave you with that, is just really have gratitude in your heart. What's the bottom card? What did I just say? Compassion. Compassion is the bottom card. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. See, I'm telling you, you're being hard on yourself about something and you need to stop, because you're blocking your manifestations. You're blocking this beautiful love that wants to come in for you, this relationship harmony. Allow it in. It's here. It's ready for you. And you literally just have to get out of your own way. So that is what I have for you for this Wednesday afternoon. I hope you found this video to be helpful. I hope it has given you the guidance to do the right thing and to see yourself in a much higher light, to see your divineness and to see your perfectly imperfected patterns and ways of being, and just allowing your humanness to be a part of you, to not judge that, to not be hard on yourself because of that, and simply moving into this self-loving energy. And to really truly love yourself means to also take the right action. It's about going after what you truly want. So if this is what you truly want, viewer, then you need to give yourself permission to go for it, because you deserve it, because it is a gift from God. Don't squander gifts. The gifts came out twice. Be in gratitude. Learn how to be a good receiver. The more you open yourself up to receiving, the more you're going to get, because that's how manifestation works. That's how the law of attraction works. And the more you love yourself, the more others will also love you. And you will attract those loving relationships into your life. But in the meantime, you got to take some action. So that's all I have for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.